Welcome to the lovely confines here of Locker Room C at the National Sports Center. I'm Scott Clayson, and I am with the two new faces of the NSC Minnesota Stars professional soccer franchise. Newly appointed head coach Manny and the first player signed in NSC Minnesota Stars history, a familiar face and name to many Minnesota soccer fans, Johnny Menyongar. Johnny, Manny, thank you for taking time here this afternoon to talk to us. First, Manny, I'd like to ask you, you were named head coach of the team yesterday. Tell us, what does it mean to be, the head coach of a professional soccer franchise, professionally, personally, and so on?
I mean, it's a great feeling, obviously to be able to coach at the highest level like this and to start something fresh like this with this team. I'm extremely excited.
Obviously, you've had a very storied career. You've gotten to play with lots and lots of legendary players, some really good coaches. What type of coaching philosophy or sort of things should we see come April when the team takes the pitch?
I mean, I think it's important, to have a team that has a mentality of fighting and trying to be both creative but also structured. And at the end of the day, I played for a lot of good coaches. And the number one thing I want to do is when you kind of create a professional environment where the guys can have fun but they're serious, they tend to put out the most effort for that club. And so I think we're going to try to combine the two. And at the end of the day, I think the fans should expect a very, very competitive team on the field.
And speaking of the players on the field, tell us a little bit about the signing of our first player, Johnny Menyongar, and bringing him to Minnesota.
Well, I mean, the first thing I have to say is both personally, because I've known Johnny a long time, my family's known Johnny a long time, I'm really excited that he is the first ever signing for the new Stars team. I mean, it is such a great signing. I can't tell people probably enough already about what type of player he is, how special he is. And at the end of the day, I can truly say, and people can look it up, he has been one of the best players in the league the last couple of years. And I think as soccer fans in Minnesota, we should be excited to see a guy come back to the state where he kind of started his pro career.
All right, thank you, Manny. And with that, Johnny, welcome to the place where you're pretty familiar with here. Tell us what it means to come here. You've been in Rochester for the last several years. To become the first player of a new franchise in a familiar place. What are your thoughts and feelings right now?
Thanks for having me. It's very good right now to be part of the new franchise, and I'm very happy to be part of that. And it's gonna be good for the soccer in Minnesota. So here with Manny is we go way back from his dad and part of his family. So it's very good for Minnesota.
For Minnesota soccer fans who maybe haven't seen you play, who maybe weren't around when the Thunder were playing up here, what kind of player should they see when you're out there kicking the ball around?
I'm an attacking player and very experienced in this league, and a lot of the teams know me in this league. But from the point, it's a new team, and we're going to take it one step at a time and bring back soccer in Minnesota. So over the years, it's been tough, but it's gonna be good soccer. It's gonna be good scene back in Minnesota.
Now you make Minnesota your home in the off season, and you are coming off of a injury at the end of last year. How has it been going in rehabbing over the course of the winter, and where do you think you'll see yourself physically at the beginning of play?
Oh, I will be 100% by the time the season kick off, and I've been doing my rehab and on track with everything. So everything is on track.
Well, I think I can say that everybody here with the NSC Minnesota Stars are really excited about the signing of Johnny as our first player and the naming of Manny as our first coach. Look forward to some more player signings in the coming weeks as we look forward to the team hitting the field come April. I'm Scott Clayson, your host, and have a great day.